And we are joined by our favorite person, Juliana O'Rourke with the BBB. She is here, and we are so happy you're here. Hi.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so lots to talk about, especially back to school stuff. First, let's talk about, I think it's really interesting that technology is wonderful, right?
Yes.
I have a nephew up in upstate New York, and he's going to start playing games, and you can start streaming those games, which is so exciting. So
Yes.
I can watch them.
Yes.
But scammers also know this, and they're trying to take advantage.
Yes. So when it comes to streaming games, high school football games, your nephew's game, I have a nephew up in Ohio, same thing. You want to be really careful where you're looking to stream those games. So what I mean by that is oftentimes scammers know that people want to watch those games, and so they'll post essentially faulty links on social media channels. They seem real, they look real, they create these accounts that look real, but the links are actually taking you to a page where it wants you to put it in your information, maybe put in your credit card for a subscription for whatever streaming service it says that it is, but oftentimes they're just trying to take advantage of you. And so we just warn people to be very careful when you're trying to find these links for things. Go directly to the school, or if it's a specific association or a club or something, see what do they say, hey, here's where you can watch it. It's so popular and common these days to watch and stream that they'll tell you where to go.
Yeah, absolutely. That is some good advice. And also too, parents are getting ready for school, because South Carolina is back to school already, North Carolina coming up soon, which is crazy to me. I'm like, did we even have summer?
Well, I was like, is summer only 2 months now?
Yeah, I know, literally. So with all of that, though, the technology, schools are using a lot of technology. What do parents need to look out for as far as those scammers and keeping kids safe online, especially?
Yeah, so it's just like shopping for anything else online. These are just higher ticketed items, right? So you want to be extra cautious when you see specific sales. We always encourage people to shop with retailers that they know. Set a budget, before you start looking for something, because that way it helps you sort of identify what it is you need, narrow it down a little bit. And also, as a reminder, this weekend, if you have not bought all of your back to school items, it is a tax-free weekend in South Carolina.
Tax-free weekend.
Yes, you can save a lot of money. So if you're shopping for electronics, shop from the places that you know and are familiar with. This may not be the product or a purchase to try someone new. Do a lot of the research. If you're looking at a specific computer, laptop, phone, compare the prices. Oftentimes they're going to be very similar across the board in legitimate stores. If you see a price that's substantially lower, it's oftentimes too good to be true. We always say that. So you just want to do your research essentially before you make any purchases. And if you're going to buy online, and if you choose to buy from somewhere you've never bought before, just check some things on their website. Is it HTTPS? So is it secured? Where are those images on that website? Where else are you finding them online? Is there any type of a grammatical error, spelling errors? Does it seem like the person who put this website together's first language is English? So you can pay attention to all of those things, and that should help you make a decision whether or not I feel good about this or I don't. And always trust your gut. That's one thing I try to say enough is, if it doesn't feel quite right, it's probably not.
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, Juliana, thank you so much. We always appreciate your insight on these things, because, people, they can get you.
I know.
They really can.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah.